Okay, Jasher Maccabees. Just wanted to share some more information. As I talk to older people, have conversations, I listen to different things, I read different things. I've been told that when you talk about something and when you share, you learn more. Just want to share. I want to learn more as I share. I hope it benefits you. Hope it sparks more curiosity. Let's jump into it. Okay, the topic today is, it's tax season for the colonizers. Psalm 83. Again, it's tax season for the colonizers. Psalm 83. One could say, what is Psalms 83? Well, something comes out like there's a confederate. The word is actually used in the Bible, confederate. Countries come together, a confederate, against Yahuwah's chosen hidden people. Take a look. Hey, Psalm 83. Psalm 83, verse 3. You may want to take a look at the entire chapter, but verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and have consulted against thy hidden ones. So Yahuwah's hidden ones, his chosen, have an adversary that wants to keep them boxed in. Whew. Okay, let's get to some of these notes. Okay, number one. What is justice when you steal / loot from a store, from a country? We're talking about colonizers. So historically, when you steal from a country, just take. I want that. I'm just gonna take it. I want all of that. Okay, let's take a look at Enoch 97. Let me try to Enoch. And I'll be reading out of the Sefer. So Enoch 97. Let's give me a second here. Enoch 97, verse 15 and 16. Let's see. Okay. I have sworn to you, sinners, by the Holy and the Great One, that all of your evil deeds are disclosed in the heavens, and that none of your oppressive acts are concealed and secret. Think not in your minds, neither say in your hearts, that every crime is not manifested and seen. In heaven it is daily written down before Elyon. Henceforward shall it be manifested, for every act of oppression which you commit shall be daily recorded until the period of your condemnation. That's heavy. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Number 3. Don't you have to repay or serve jail time when you loot or steal? Just in general. Okay, number 4. Don't countries have to pay restitution when they take, steal, loot? Don't countries have to do that? Let's go to Luke 8. Luke 8. Let's take a look. Give me a second here. Okay, Luke 8. And let's take a look at verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. I'll stop there. And if you want, hey, while I'm in transition here, take a look at, hey, you may want to Google this. What crimes pay restitution? Okay, number 6. Courts usually, well, I guess I'm giving the answer right here. Okay, courts usually issue jail time or a fine, or both. Okay, number 7. What happens if someone can't pay back their restitution? It doesn't disappear. It continues to grow with interest. Let's take a look at something. Let's take a look at another verse. Luke 12. Okay, Luke 12, verse 2 and 3. Okay, let me see. Okay, Luke 12. Okay, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Verse 3. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. Epstein Island. Okay, number 8. It's a lifetime, when you talk about restitution, it's a lifetime debt. No expiration. There's no expiration date on when you pay that back. There's no expiration until you pay it in full when you're talking about restitution. Even if you go through bankruptcy. Okay, number 9. Hope I'm not taking a lot of time here. Okay, number 9. Question. Here's a question. What if R. Kelly was white? Would he be Jerry Lee Lewis or Elvis? Just a question. But on the flip side, what if Epstein and all the politicians, celebrities, and princes, what if they were all black? What if the majority of those people that went to the island and were involved in all the activities, what if they were majority black? Okay, here's something to think about. Michael Vick, which is a black man, he went to jail for dog fighting. Here's something else to think about. I'm just throwing out some thoughts. Let's not forget January 6th, when you had a bunch of people storm the Capitol in Washington, D.C. What if the majority of those people were black? Here's a thought. Bill Cosby's story and its consequences. Now we're talking about justice, and we're talking, I'm not going over all the details. I'm just throwing out just something to think about. When I was a child, I remember watching the different news stories, and something came across the Oliver North and the Contra affairs. And there was a lot of drama going back and forth. I don't know the entire story. I'm just throwing out things to think about. Okay, let's go back to Epstein. No arrests have been made. I'm sorry. No arrests have been made. And they say it's allegedly he's accused of human sacrifice, Baal worship, Baal, worship, hunting people. They call it snipe hunting. Hunting black people, trafficking people. Psalm 83. He's been accused of the entire situation, allegations of people eating other people. I'm reminded of the slave stories in the past, where slave masters would lynch, burn, cut up, and keep souvenirs. And in some cases, lynch, burn, cut up, and eat slaves. There's a book called The Delectable Negro. Again, let me say, there's a book called The Delectable Negro. Next point. When you think about Epstein, the island, you got to think, it sounds like the whole American continent was Epstein Island for black slaves during slavery for those 400 years. Let's not forget about Nat Turner. He led slave rebellions, and the slave masters were so upset, took so long to actually track him down and get and take down Nat Turner, that not only did they kill him, hang him, burn him, cut him up, make skin Nat Turner, like other stories of slaves, and make, belts, saddles, shoes, books, book covers. It's tax season. So Nat Turner, just a couple of things. I don't want to ponder too long on this, but he was a slave in Virginia. He led a rebellion. Slave owners even kept pieces of Nat Turner for souvenirs. We got to read something. Let's go to Enoch 97. Enoch 97. Let's see. Enoch 97, verses 20 and 21. Woe to you, obdurate in heart, who commit crime and feed on blood. Whence do you feed on good things, drink, and are satiated? Is it not because our Adonai Elyon has abundantly supplied every good thing upon earth? To you there shall not be peace. Verse 21, woe to you who love the deeds of iniquity. Why do you hope for that which is good? Know that you shall be given up into the hands of the righteous, who shall caught up. I'm sorry, let me back up. Verse 21, woe to you who love the deeds of iniquity. Why do you hope for that which is good? Know that you shall not be given up into the hands of the righteous, who shall cut off your necks, slay you, and show you no compassion. Enoch 97. Oh, got some more. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee I will give for a prey. Let's get back to some facts. Well, hold on. Let's go back to Jasher. Let's go back to Jasher. Jasher 4. Jasher 4. Let me see if I can find that. Jasher 4. Sorry for the delay. Jasher 4. Oh, it's Jasher 4:16. Again, I apologize for the delay. 4:16. And all the days that Canok, that's Enoch, lived upon earth. Oh, I'm sorry. Verse 16. So Jasher 4:16. And all the sons of men departed from the way of, they departed. And all the sons of men departed from the ways of Yahuwah in those days, as they multiplied upon the face of the earth, with sons and daughters. And they taught one another their evil practices. And they continued sinning against Yahuwah. Okay, verse 17. And every man made to himself an Elohim, and they robbed and plundered every man his neighbor, as well as his relative. And they corrupted the earth, and the earth was filled with violence. Verse 18, this will be our last verse for this part. And their judges and rulers went to the daughters of men and took their women by force from their men according to their choice. And the sons of men in those days took from the cattle of the earth, the beasts of the field, and the fowls of the air, and taught the mixture of animals of one species with another, in the order therewith to provoke Yahuwah. And Elohim saw the whole earth, and it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its ways upon earth, all men and all animals. I'm just reading. So then I gotta say, Epstein owned St. James Island? Another little side trail of history. Don't forget the Spanish Inquisition, that during the Spanish Inquisition, there was another island. Slaves were sent to Sao Tome Island. I'm sorry, slaves were expelled. Black Jews were expelled from Portugal to the island of Sao Tome. Should I say black Portuguese Jews, Moors, Negroes, Moranos were sent from Portugal to Sao Tome. And the reason why they were sent from Portugal to Sao Tome is because these Moranos, these Negroes, these black Portuguese Jews, these Moors didn't convert to Catholicism or Christianity. Here's another little side trail. Google the village of the Negroes in Portugal. Okay, let's keep in mind Epstein is a 1948er. Okay, let's go take a look at Genesis 10. Genesis 10. Genesis 10, let's take a look at verse 3. Yeah. Genesis 10, verse 3. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Rephath, and Togarmah. And you can go on and take a look and see a little bit of that so-called genealogy, descendants of Noah. Okay, let's see anything else. Oh, let's go to Revelation 2. Revelation 2, 2:9. Revelation 2:9. 2:9. Here we go. I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are of the synagogue. But, let me say that again, but are the synagogue of Satan. Let's take a look at Revelation 3:9. Boom. Okay, 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, but are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. All of this that's going on with the Epstein Island allegations and all these files, it's a lot going on. It's evil. This ain't a movie. This ain't the Hunger Games. This ain't surviving the game. Let's take a look at Jasher 77. I know I'm doing a whole lot of moving here and there. Okay, Jasher 77. Let's go to verse. Let's take a look. It looks like I got a little mountain here. Okay, let's go. And we're in the Sefer. We're going to Jasher 77, verse 12 through 20. Hope I have enough light. Let's see, 77. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me get situated here. At that time, the taskmasters of Pharaoh ordered the officers of the children of Yasharel according to the command of Pharaoh, saying, Thus says Pharaoh, do your work each day and finish your task, and observe the daily measure of bricks. Diminish not anything. So work as hard as you can. You better get all this done. And it shall come to pass that if you are deficient in your daily bricks, I will put your young children in their stead, or in their stead. The kids are going to replace the bricks. Let me say that again, verse 14. And it shall come to pass if you are deficient in your daily bricks, I will put your young children in their stead. And the taskmasters of Mizraim, which is Egypt, did so in those days as Pharaoh had ordered them. And whenever any deficiency was found in the children of Yasharel's measure for their daily bricks, the taskmaster of Pharaoh would go to the women of the children of Yasharel and take infants of the children of Yasharel to the number of bricks deficient. They would take them by force from their mother's laps and put them in the building instead of the bricks. When their fathers and mothers were crying over them and weeping, when they heard the weeping voices of their infants in the wall of the building, and the taskmasters prevailed over Yasharel, and the Israelites should place their children in the building, so that a man placed his son in the wall and put mortar over him, while his eyes wept over him, and his tears ran down upon his child. And the taskmasters of Mitzrayim did so to the babes of Yasharel for many days. And no one pitied or had compassion over the babes of the children of Yasharel. Let me go one more verse here. And the number of all the children killed in the building was 270. Some who they had built upon instead of the bricks, which had been left deficient by their fathers, and some whom they had drawn out dead from the buildings. Okay, let me just you're gonna need to watch this a few times, or read above and below what I just shared. Read, see it again, take your time. Okay, let's go to Enoch 97. Enoch 97, and we're going to go verse 6. Enoch 97, verse 6 through 8. Woe to you sinners! Woe to you sinners who in the midst of the sea and on dry land are those against whom an evil record exists. Woe to you who squander silver and gold, not obtained in righteousness, and say, we are rich, possess wealth, and have acquired everything which we can desire. Now then, Now then, will we do whatsoever we are disposed to do? For we have amassed silver, our barns are full, and the husbandmen of our families are like overflowing water. Like water shall our falsehood pass away. Trying to get over. Silver. Something's going on with silver and gold now. Let me back up. Like water shall our falsehood pass away. For your wealth will not be permanent, but shall suddenly ascend from you, because you have obtained it all iniquitously, to extreme malediction shall you be delivered up. You may have to take a look at that again. There's a lot talking about gold, talking about silver, talking about putting your trust in wealth, and it's going to perish. Wow. Let me see. Let's go on to it a little bit more. Okay, number 11. It's tax time again for the colonizers. Psalms 83. Don't forget, in 1811, there was a slave revolt in Louisiana. And they even have a memorial right now. They have little statue heads on sticks now that you can go to see a monument. The wages of sin is death. Let's take a look at Romans 6. Let me go to my Bible here. Romans 6, verse 23. Romans 6, 23. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Jesus Christ, our Lord. And we know Jesus Christ and Caesar Borgia and Lord and God. So through Yahusha Hamashiach, Yahuwah. Okay, let's take a look at Proverbs. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Proverbs 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. We want to be righteous. We want to learn. I want to learn. We all want to learn how to be obedient. There's so much to learn. There's so much. For me personally, since quarantine, I've started to see different things. I'm starting to learn different things that I never saw or knew before. I want to be obedient. I want to be righteous. I want to learn more. So, okay, let's keep moving. Okay, Jasher. Let's go to Jasher 29. Jasher 29. Jasher 29, verse 14. Let me get a little bit of light. Okay, verse 14 and 15. And the woman of Esau vexed and provoked Isaac and Rivkah with their works, for they walked not in the ways of Yahuwah, but served their fathers Elohim of wood. This is what Esau's family did. Of wood and stone, as their fathers had taught them. And they were more wicked than their father. Let's see, I think I'm going to 15. And they went according to the evil desires of their hearts. And they sacrificed and burnt incense to the Baal. And Isaac and Rebekah became weary of them. Take a look, read more. Let's take a look at Jasher 30. Let me see if I can find that. Jasher 30, verse 2. Verse 2. Let's see. And behold, I am with you and will guard you wherever you go, and I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and I will cause all of your enemies to fall before you. And when you shall make war, and when they shall make war with you, they shall not prevail over you. And I will bring you again to the land of joy. Let me start this over again. I'm sorry. Maybe I got a little dim in here. I'm getting a little older. Okay, let's take a look at 30 verse 2. And behold, this is Jasher 30 verse 2. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, and behold, I am with you, and I will guard you wherever you go, and I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and I will cause all of your enemies to fall before you. And when they shall make war with you, they shall not prevail over you. And I will bring you again to this land with joy, with children, and with great riches. Okay, here's my last verse. Let's go to Jasher 32. Jasher 32. Okay, 32 verse 27. 27 through 30. And I apologize already for any mistakes that I make trying to read in the dim light here. Sorry. We'll make adjustments in the future. Okay, verse 27, Jasher 32 verse 27. And Yahuwah heard the prayer of Jacob on that day. And Yahuwah then delivered Jacob from the hands of his brother Esau. And Yahuwah sent 3 angels of the angels of heaven, and they went before Esau and came to him. And these angels appeared to Esau and his people as 2,000 men riding upon horses furnished with all sorts of war instruments. And they appeared in the sight of Esau and all his men to be divided into 4 camps with 4 chiefs to them. And one camp went on, and they found Esau coming with 400 men toward his brother Jacob. And this camp ran towards Esau and his people and terrified him. And Esau fell off the horse in alarm. And all his men separated from him in that place, for they were greatly afraid. Okay, I know I'm going here and there. I'm planting seeds. I hope it's motivating you to take a look at some things and read more, read above and below what I've read. I want to share the last thing. All praises to the Most High Yah. I want to give you a song that motivates me. Just want to share. The artist is Hezekiah, Hezekiah. Hezekiah. The song is Freedom Wins 2.5. Freedom Wins 2.5 by Hezekiah. Thank you for listening to me share some thoughts and reading a few verses. All praises to the Most High Yah.